Alright guys, what's going on? We're here in the garage today. We're going to be installing a Boomba racing blow-off valve for the Veloster N. Here it is. I have it anodized in red. I figured since the car has a bunch of red accents, might as well get it in red. It hides under the airbox, so you really can't see it yet until I get like a aftermarket intake. But it should look good in there. This car is pretty much going to be... It's going to have everything that Boomba offers. So Boomba always likes to anodize their stuff, so I figured red would be a good collection of color. Or I guess a good, yeah, the red parts would be a good collection for the, I don't know, whatever. But for those of you who know, a lot of you guys know the story. We've been waiting to install this for a very long time. Boomba actually gave me a first generation blowout valve when I had the first gen. And we all know I sold the car, got the N. There's a long story with the car, but Boomba ended up buying the N that I was supposed to get. And then they found out, they invited me to their warehouse, and they gave me a bunch of like cool stuff, free swag, and they exchanged the first gen blowout valve for the second gen. And I felt bad because they gave it to me. I went on a bunch of trips, never really had time to do it, came back home. I've been waiting for someone to help me film the installation. I can't find my tripod, and I really just don't want to throw the camera on a tripod. I want someone to, you know, record what's actually going on. But Boomba's having a open house tomorrow, like a after hours meet, and I'm gonna feel really bad if I show up without their part on my car that they gave me for free months ago. So I'm just gonna get it done. If the video's crappy, I'm sorry, but this needs to be done at this point. Basically, Boomba actually has an installation video on their website, so I'm gonna, or on YouTube, so I'm gonna link the video down below just so you get a better idea, because it's a very professional video. They have a lift, they have a cameraman, they have all that stuff, so it's a really professional video. But basically, I'm not gonna lift the car. I'm gonna do this from the engine bay. So all that has to come off is this recirculating tube, I believe it's called. I'm going to take off the air box, and then the blow-off valve is going to be right there. So all you need is some pliers to take this off. The air box is pretty much all clips from the top, and then a screwdriver here to remove it. There might be a screw down here holding it down. We'll see. So I'm just going to remove that screw, and we'll come back and see what the next step is. Alright, so I looked at it for a bit. There's a 10mm bolt there, and down there, holding down this intake box, and the screwdriver. So I'm going to take off those three. You need a 10mm with a extension to get those off, and then just a regular screwdriver for that. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to take this off too. Oh look, I can take it off by hand. It's not that tight. There you go. And actually, Boomba's blow-off valve comes with a little cap to put on that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on there now, just so it's not open. And then when you get, when it comes to getting a new aftermarket intake, some companies don't even have this hole, so that's gonna eliminate that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing the box. I really wish I had someone here helping me, because this is going super easy. You know, this would have been a 2-minute long clip. But there's also these screws here that have to come off. This one, it's like a push clip, so it's like you're supposed to hold this part and unscrew the screw, but it's not coming off, but it's loose enough. And then while trying to pull it off, we also found another 10mm bolt there holding the air box in. So just remove that one, and this whole box will come off. Alright, so come on, what's holding you in place? There you go. Alright, so the air box is out. I really wish I had an intake just so I could install that right now, but there's no real intakes, or you know, good intakes out on the market right now. Hey, actually, I just found a place to prop the camera. Actually, no, I don't. Alright, so that's the blow-off valve right there. That's what we have to remove, and we're going to be replacing. So this whole tube is going to come off with it. Actually, I'm gonna take it off now just so it's out the way. Never mind, it's kind of tight. So take off these 4 bolts, and then the blow-off valve's gonna come off. Alright, so we have the blow-off valve off. Now you need, you probably don't need it, but I'm just going to use it because I have them, you know, handy. Pliers to take off this hose. And man, that hose is on there. Jesus. They really do not want this hose to come off. There we go. Alright. So here we have it. Stock. Here we have it. Stock blow-off valve. Come on, focus. With the recirculating tube. And now we're going to install the Boomba blow-off valve. Alright, so I still have a missing bolt on the undercarriage tray somewhere, but for now, 3 bolts in, just for the purpose of the video. This hose is honestly probably the hardest thing. It's not even seated all the way down, and I figured maybe if I put the bolts on, it'll be easier to push down on it. But that's literally the hardest part. This is a tight hose. And dude, that's pretty much it. Super easy install. I'm gonna tighten everything down, put the stock airbox back on. I gotta find that stock bolt, which is honestly gonna take me like 20 minutes longer than the install itself. And then I'll start up again to get some sound clips. Alright, so we're done. I actually found the bolt pretty fast. I just stuck a magnet down there and moved it around until it caught it. But my battery's dying. It's in. This didn't seat all the way down, but I'm guessing it's fine. It's on there. This cap is on. And that's it. I'm gonna put the stock airbox on and get some sound clips. Alright, so real quick, before we get the sound clips, one thing that I found out that you don't have to do is you don't have to take out the filter and like all this stuff. All the screws are on the outside. There were no screws on the inside, so you don't even have to take this apart. It might have been easier, but you just didn't really have to do it. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna put the cover on and sound clips. All right, so everything's back on. Car is already warm because I had to drive it here. So I'm gonna basically just start it up and rev it, get the blow-off valve going. Hopefully the battery doesn't die. Alright, so my camera battery died. Typical, you know, I'm never ready. But I'm just gonna get some sound clips in car with my phone. So it doesn't really have, it's just releasing air basically. It's not like that sound that everyone's looking for, the turbo flutter. But I enjoy it, it's great. Huge shout out to Boomba Racing. I'm gonna be linking their website down in the description below, and also adding their install video of how they installed this blow-off valve on their own. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Super simple. They have awesome colors available, red, blue, black, and like the regular gray. But yeah, I'm gonna go drive around, enjoy this, go on my Instagram. Well, this video's not gonna be up, but I'm sure I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram some sound clips. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video.